Hey everybody, this is David B69, and yeah, we're playing the Mets today in New York. Man, I hate the Mets. If I do anything in my life, it's basically hating the Mets, and then I hate the Mets, and then I mention my hatred of the Mets. Yeah, it's just generally it's can't stand them. So we got Stott. He needs a break. Playing a lot of days in a row. The Stott needs a break. Who else? We got other people that need a break too and everything. Gonna have to play Rojas today. Um, gonna have Hart play DH. So we're not gonna have Schwarber. Actually, we'll put Schwarber in left field. Um, and that's gonna force Wilson to play first. No, actually, no. Um, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll have Wilson sub in for Kepler, and then Bohm will play first. Turner's going to have to take off the next day. So we're just going to work with that. So hopefully that will work itself out. Yeah, hopefully we'll be fine with this and we won't have too many difficulties.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boob. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Clay Holmes.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So here's the Phillies DH, Bryce Harper. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Nope. And there's a ball. Turner 1-0. Leads off second with nobody out. Hey! That one back up the middle and it gets through. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. It's 2-0.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Inside. And that's ball one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game one of this 3-game set. And the slider just misses.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That misses the zone. 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Catcher, JT
Gonna bring up JT Realmuto. And a foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Edmundo Sosa in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Squirts away a little bit. The pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. 1 run's in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 4.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Paul Blackburn up and loosening in the pen. Montas getting loose as well.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Soto makes the play, and that'll do it. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets coming to bat. And we're back. And on the hill, Christopher Sanchez.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground to third. In time to bowl. And a quick out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's the Mets lineup now. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
That one the other way, and base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
He swings and fouls one off. Strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. And the polar bear strikes out. Mets strand 1. They're down 4-0. Back here at Citi Field. And down the shortstop, Trey Turner.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground. Whips it across. Turner is out. Here comes Bryce Harper. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one pushed to the left and foul. That's towards center. Siri makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alec Bohm.
2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. Doubled in his first AB. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there,
Batting
Boog. A
six,
bit of a lost start
catcher,
for some, so that was nicely done to beat the
Alvarez.
odds. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Ronnie Mauricio now. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Right through there for a strike. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Over to first. Awesome play there. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed. He's under it at first, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Last
Leading
series,
off
the
for
pitching
Philadelphia,
was
left
not
fielder,
good as we take
Kyle
a check of
Schwarber.
the numbers. Holmes back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes Real Muto. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses.
that ball went out.
Ball 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it's foul.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Man at second. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And the sweeper misses. Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Schwarber stands at second with no outs. Swing and a ground ball. McNeil gets it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Ground ball, Alonso. Here's one.
Right there on the tag. Out.
That's my bad. I thought he would just take the short out at first.
Reason that with the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
I mean, you don't expect the first baseman to do a spin throw and catch the appropriate throw.
Now. RBI single his last time up. That missed inside, and it's 1-0.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. On a line, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting,
and here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clay Holmes won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Paul Blackburn.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. This to third, Mauricio. They get the force, and that is that. Phillies. And now it's Jose Siri.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder, Jose Siri.
That's to third, Wilson. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Starling Marte. Up now for the Mets. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Sosa throws to first. Marte retired.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Winker stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Foul ball there.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And now it's 3-2. Juan Soto to bat next. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Soto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here in Queens, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Johan Rojas. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Blackburn, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a changeup, A slider, and he works in a sinker.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now 1 for 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto going after it. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Center field. Siri pulls that one down, and that is that. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. That clips the corner.
Hoog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Alvarez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 the count.
Good job to fight that one off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard hit left side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mets go down quickly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Citi Field. And here's the first baseman, Alec Bohm. close, but called a ball. Ball one.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground to short, Lindor. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
And ball one. In the air, out towards left center. Winker sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out, and a couple of quick outs. And now it is JT Realmuto, 0 for 2 in this one, and that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Realmuto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they'll do it again.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Winker. And that is that. One left for Philadelphia, but they're in front 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now here is Ronnie Mauricio in there at the knees.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact.
And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Siri stands in now and watches strike
Ball
one.
one's the count.
Next
That's
pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider
Now
from an
batting,
opposite-handed
designated
pitcher that
hitter,
you usually see
Starling
very well, but for
Marte.
some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Marte up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. And that one sliced foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Blackburn back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Weston Wilson.
And here is Weston Wilson. Swing and a slow roller. And foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Siri makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra
Up next
bases
for
for sure.
Philadelphia,
If the pitcher's
center
his friend,
fielder,
he'll give him a
Johan
second to catch his
Rojas.
breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight
Ball,
to it.
that's
That's
off the
great
plate.
work right there.
Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that's
That's ball
downstairs. And that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That pitch gets the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 down. Here's Harper
Now
now.
batting, designated
Been
hitter,
such a good
Bryce
hitter with
Harper.
runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Late with the swing there.
Well, strike 1 is so
0-1.
critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Check swing and he went 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is
Inside, ball
inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Rip to third. Mauricio with the throw to first. That ends the frame. So they strand a pair. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 1. Back here in Queens,
Leading off
here's the
for
left
Mets,
fielder, Jesse
left
Winker.
fielder, Jesse Winker.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That's off the mark. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Juan Soto now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
On the ground, right side to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete
2 down, bases
Alonso.
empty. Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch misses. Just missed.
Outside.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a chopper out to short. In time to Bohm. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. And they trail it 4-1.
Pitching for
Taking
the New York
over on the
Mets.
mound for the Mets, Sean
Number
Reed
71.
Foley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And a pitch. He was late there. Strike 1. Reed Foley
0-1's the
goes
count.
6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2014.
No ball,
Threw that
2
fastball
strikes.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And now
Ball
the
that took
count
care.
is even. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Buto preparing to come on if needed. Minter also throwing. Outside with a breaking ball. That one fouled off. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk
Now
about
batting,
the
catcher,
benefits, the
JT
advantages of
Realmuto.
relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Winker should have it. Makes the grab, And that'll do it. And we're back. Here's Francisco
Leading
Lindor.
off for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Jordan
pitching
Romano
for
takes over
Philadelphia.
on the mound.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
That's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch
Now
strikeout.
batting,
All
the
fastballs.
catcher,
Man, he's got a lot of
Francisco
confidence in that pitch right now.
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. The Mets trailing by 3 here, the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it. And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In time to Bohm. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's a new pitcher from the pen,
Now
A.J.
pitching for the
Minter.
Mets.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking
Number
for quality
33.
pitches out of him right here.
A.J.
Got to do his best to keep the score
Minter.
right where it is.
Sosa
Nope,
at the
that's a
plate
ball.
and takes high there. Fought off foul. One now. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Tosses to first, and Castellanos is out. 2 outs, base is
Now
empty.
batting,
And
third
digging in for
baseman,
Philadelphia,
Weston
Weston Wilson. In the air, left field, down the line. Winker tracks it down for the out.
Now pitching for
Back now,
Philadelphia.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
41.
bottom of the 8th, Joe Ross.
Joe Ross.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only
Counts
run of the
1-0.
game so far. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And a strike on the outside corner. And the count is 2-2. stays alive. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. In time to Bohm. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. And that one hit to first. Bohm takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And he takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Now a jump throw. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Butto. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
70.
Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Frankie Montas up and throwing. And a foul ball. And that just misses. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here is Bryce Harper. Ball 1, no strikes. Turner leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Pitch is up.
Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike, and it's 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Winker makes the catch, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the last chance for the home team. Here's Jesse Winker. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Matt Strom. A chance at his first save of the year.
Matt Strom.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tap foul at the plate. Hot shot to third. Whips it to first. And Winker is set down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Soto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And a breaking ball misses outside.
2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
The Phils leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And that's in there at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Foul ball still 0-2. Man at first, 1 away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space.
Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. The Mets down to their final strike. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives
the other way, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Now, seriously, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the Mets are just not a real contender. Yeah, they spend so much money on Soto that they left themselves wide open to other holes. They put a lot of garbage pitchers and stuff and everything to basically take up the rotation, and it's just not going to help them in the long term. So, yeah, that's what happened today. I was able to get to their starter, use a lot of their bullpen, and they're going to be kind of worn for the series to begin. So I'm happy about it. But, yeah, Soto didn't have much of an effect in this game whatsoever. So until next time, this is David B69. I'm out. Have a great day, everybody. Peace. I'm out.